I'm gonna show you how to make these quick breakfast bacon, egg, and cheese on waffles.
This is basically what we're going to be making, but who needs store-bought? We're going to be making it from scratch.
I don't want to eat it, but
Don't do it. It's really good, isn't it?
delicious.
And I don't know about you, but I don't want to worry about what my kids are going to eat for breakfast. So today I'm going to show you very simple, very easy bacon, egg, and cheese from scratch and sausage, egg, and cheese from scratch. I'm going to show you all the ingredients that we need. Also, I'm going to have that pinned down in the description below and in the comment section. Or you can go head over to our website at foodiefarmhouse.com where we have the entire step-by-step process on how you can do this. Okay, so we have our pancake, our family size buttermilk pancake mix. Now, I can make this from scratch, but again, we're trying to save ourselves some time and energy. Plus, this was a good sale. Why not go ahead and pick up a 5-pound bag? You can get 2 of these bags for about $10, and they're going to last you a very long time. Then you can either go to your local grocery store and pick up your eggs, or you can go in your backyard if you have chickens. Whichever and however you get your eggs, we're going to need a lot of eggs. These are 16 ounce, so they're 1 pound pork sausage. You can pick this up at your local Aldi's, or we have some cheddar jack, and we have some mozzarella cheese. We have 2 packs of original bacon. All right, so let's just get started. I'm going to be grabbing these sausages and I'm going to be frying them up on the stove. I'm going to preheat my pan at about 4. Grab myself some oil. I have here some oil. I actually have to refill this, but I have some oil here. I'm just going to give the pan a little bit of a light twist. All right. Going to cut the sausage in half. We basically need about 20 sausage patties. Actually, no, we need about 10 sausage patties, but I'm going to see how many I can actually get out of this. See, the reason why I like grabbing these packs of sausage, because you can actually make so many different things out of it. You can ground it and put it in a different meal, or you can make sausage links or sausage patties. So that's what I do. So if you can see, I'm just cutting a certain length out of these. So that's 1. Here's another 2. Once I get down to like this, I really don't want to cut it because it's going to come out weird. That's 3. I try to cut it with the wrapper so they can stay together. That's 1, 2, 3, 5. And I can squeeze another one out of this. Okay, so 1 pack of sausage so far has given us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually going to be a big sausage, but 7 sausage patties. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get these sausage patties started. We're going to cook all of these, okay? And after we put these on, we're going to get our breading prepared. We're going to make the batter. So I'm going to leave these 2 out for now because I want enough room in the pan to compress them. Is that the right word? I want enough room in the pan to press them down to make them a decent sized sausage patty So I'm going to cook these in the next batch. In the meantime, I'll let that side kind of fry up a little bit. Just going to wash my hands real quick. So yeah, we're going to let these cook up a little bit. But while that's cooking, we're going to get started on making our pancake batter. Now, one thing that I love doing, especially when you have multiple kids, is I don't actually use a bag like this. What I do is I put it in a container and then I use this to get my batter out of. Because we use pancakes so frequently, I decided that I was going to put them in a container. That way I could just pop this container open, make me up a batter real quick. Instead of opening a bag like this consistently, it's going to make you not want to make any pancakes. So I put it in here and this is what we're going to use. Let me just flip these patties real quick. This is too big for this pan. That's crazy. Grab yourself a bowl and we're going to get started on putting our pancake mix inside of one of these. The reason why I chose the pancake mix is you don't even have to worry about the sugar, the salt pinch, the baking powder. You don't have to worry about any of those things because it's already made for you. Just to give you a step forward on getting everything ready. So like when you decide that you want to make it from scratch, you have that time to do it, then you could do it. But for right now, when we're busy, we're out the door, we just want to hurry up, we grab ourselves some pancake mix. Let me go ahead and put this away first. I was trying not to drink coffee this morning, but I made coffee anyway. I actually got to put some more creamer in it. I only put cold foam in it. So lately I've been into cold foam. I've been hearing people talk about it, but I'm so original sometimes that I don't really care to mix up my coffee. I've been staying with caramel for so long, but now lately I've been like just trying all these different flavors. But anyways, this is a cup a measuring cup. This is 1 cup, right? So we're going to take 1 cup of our pancake mix. That's 1 scoop. That's 2 scoops. We're going to need a lot, right? We're going to need a lot of batter, but I prefer to do it in segments. You don't want to be overwhelmed. So we're going to just do about 3, maybe 4. We're going to do 4 cups of pancake batter. I'm sorry if I keep looking in the wrong place, guys. It's going to take me some time to adjust to the right place because I feel like I'm not even looking at you guys. But so now we have our pancake batter. With this specific kind, all you need to add is water. You can add milk to make it creamy if you like, but I'm trying to give you guys a simple basics, so I'm just going to add water. Here I have me a regular size cup. So I'm going to fill this up 4 times. So we have 4 cups of batter. No, let's do 2 cups first, and then let's see what our batter looks like, and then we'll add some more. I honestly like to add hot water because I'm so used to it when making bread from scratch. Like when you're making bread from scratch, the hot water activates the yeast a lot faster. So especially if you use fast acting yeast. So I try to always use hot water. So if you can, use warm or hot water to put in this batter. And honestly, I only put 1 cup of water and I think that's really all we need. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a spoon. I'm going to use one of my dinner spoons, a very large spoon. A large spoon to mix this to see what the consistency is. So we don't want it to be very, very creamy loose because that would give like a pancake. But right now we are going to make it in Belgian waffles. But if you do not have a Belgian waffle maker, you can either buy one on Amazon. They're like 10 bucks. I will leave the link below. Or you can go ahead and get yourself a pan and pop some pancakes on the stove, girl. Pancakes works just as well as the Belgian waffles. The only reason I'm doing that is because if you get yourself one of these, it is very simple and easy as far as cleanup goes. All you have to do is pour the batter into one of these, wait until the light turns green, and pull it out. Very simple, very easy. When it comes to the stove, I mean, that is not as easy. It's not complicated, but it's not easy. So our batter consistency is looking a little bit too thick. So what we want to do is we're going to go in maybe with a half a cup, because I don't want to put too much and then it becomes too watery. So I have here a half a cup. I'm going to pour just a half of that cup just to see what that looks like, okay? So we're pouring half of that and we're going to stir, 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 stir. It's actually looking good. See, I don't want it creamy, but I don't want it too thick. I want a nice even base, because when you go to put it in the waffle maker, you want it to have a little bit of thickness to it for the breading. You don't want it to be too weak. So I think a half a cup works. So basically, so for every 4 cups of pancake mix, you have 1.5 cups of water, hot to warm water. Not, it's optional. You don't have to do hot water or warm water. I just prefer it. So look at that. It's a good consistency. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna come over here and check on our sausages. I'm gonna flip these because the insides have done what they're supposed to do. So if you look, you can see this is like a very perfectly round sausage, but I'm gonna smash that. We're smashing these, right? Trying to get them all under my spatula. We're gonna smash them down. Now I cook the eggs last because, you know, eggs tend to get cold, but I mean, we're only storing this away anyway. But I wanted to cook the eggs last. I wanted to get started with this. Okay, so over here we have our waffle maker. It is heating up. I'm going to spray it down and we're going to get our first batch started. And I'm just going to let that kind of heat up real quick. All right, now that that's heated up, we're going to take some of our batter. Now remember, if this batter is too thick, we're just going to add just a little bit more water to it, okay? So here's what we got so far. I like to get close to the edges, but not fully to the edges, because with this batter being the consistency that it is, sometimes it can fit out of the sides of the waffle maker. So that looks good. And we are going to close it down. So basically we're going to do this method until we have all of our waffles. See how these are lights? Guys, I got to link this down below. The power light is red, and then that's when it's ready. I just go ahead and close it in and I flip it over. And when it is ready, that light will light up and we will know. I'm going to get started with the bacon. So I'm going to take this bacon, I'm going to slice it in half, and that way we'll have enough slices for multiple sandwiches. I believe this comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 13 slices. So when we cut it in half, we'll have about 26 slices. We're going to pop this over there in the air fryer. We have our sausages cooking, and we have our waffles making waffles. So eventually we'll have all of our ingredients. We're saving the eggs for last. Ready already? It's ready already, guys. All right, so it looks like it's ready. We're going to flip it back over. And this is what our waffle should look like. The consistency is very thick. Over here, our first batch of sausages are just about done. This is what they should look like.
So went ahead and popped the bacon into the air fryer, and it was done in about 25 to 35 minutes. Girl, why you didn't tell me my apron was hanging like half the video? I be putting some heavy stuff in my pockets, so please excuse my apron. So all of our bacon is done, and all of our waffles are done.
So my camera died on me, so right now I'm making the scrambled eggs. Everything else is pretty much together. And we're gonna put the sandwiches together, grab the Ziploc bags, label them, and then they're all set.
At the time of filming this, I usually film in the morning, and because my kids were excited to try these sandwiches, they got up around 9 o'clock and they wanted to eat breakfast. So that's why you kind of hear them in the background, little kid ASMR. Because yes, I'm still a mom, and this is my everyday life. This is what I do, and this is how I cook. Guys, don't forget to get yourself some sandwich bags. So let's go ahead and assemble these breakfast sandwiches. First, what you want to do is you want to pull them apart into 4 sections, like I'm doing here. After I did this, I proceeded to get the excess pancake batter from around the rims. Then first I started with the bacon. I started putting 2 strips of bacon, which is actually 1 strip of bacon because we cut it in half. I put them on each sandwich. I also have a tray with the sausage, but first we started with the bacon. Then I started layering the eggs on top of these sandwiches. Now I know you're probably wondering, where's the cheese? Now, some of them I could have put the shredded cheese mixed with the eggs. You can do that as an option. But I prefer to put the cheese on the day that we decide to pull them out and pop them in the microwave so that they're freshly melted. Because cheese that has been on the sandwich already cooked and recooked, I feel like it doesn't taste as good as fresh cheese. So whenever I pull out 4 for my kids for breakfast, I add the cheese to the toppings and I put them in the microwave, and the cheese that melts is almost like I just made it that day. So here is what your finished product should look like. Nice bacon, egg, and cheese. See, I told you we wasn't gonna need those store-bought ones. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider liking and subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you know when we have a new video posted. These are our bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, back to school, get ready breakfast. And if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. I loved hanging out with you guys today. See you in the next one.